everyone, Miss Brandy here today, and today I'd like to talk to you about propagating. At CMP in our home, we tend to propagate quite a few plants. Majority of that tends to be romaine lettuce and celery, given that we have a guinea pig and a rabbit that love to eat those things. And it's something that you can do very easily with things that you buy at the grocery store and you're already using. So I want to give you an example. This here is celery that we propagated. And what I mean by that is you make sure that when you're going to the grocery store, you buy your celery or your lettuce that has the node left on it, because this is where the roots are going to grow out of. And when you're cutting up your celery or your lettuce, you just cut off that bottom portion of the plant and then you put it in water. And that part you normally don't use anyway. This is about 3 weeks worth of growth right here. This is a couple other examples. This is also celery, where we just cut off the top portion and use that for various food items for us as well as our animals, and then we put this in water. This is about a week worth of growth. Here's a couple other examples. This is romaine lettuce. Very similar. We just made sure when we went to the grocery store that we bought lettuce that had the node at the bottom. So that way, once it's in water for a few weeks and it started to grow starting to grow roots, you can put it into the ground just like the celery here. This is actually a plant that was propagated. It was left over from a celery bunch that we had earlier. So as an example, I've got here some celery that we purchased at the store. We're going to use this top portion of the celery, but I'm going to save this bottom portion, which we typically don't use anyway, and just cut that off. And then what you do is you're just going to take your celery, what's left with the node, and you put it in the water like that. And in a couple of weeks, few weeks, it'll have the roots, and then you can plant it into the ground and keep having vegetables, and you don't have to go to the store so much. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. Have a good day.